Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first Pokemon TCG progression series which I'll be doing. I'm here with my mate
TomoGotchi from Bug Me Studios and TomoGotchi Plays.
And what we're going to do is obviously a progression series on Tabletop Simulator, where we will start with a starting deck, duel each other, and then on the next set, just open out a box of Pokemon cards and see what we do, and then go on to the next set. Tom, would you like to go with the rules upon exactly what we're doing then?
Yes, we are doing Gen 1 rules as they originally were, because obviously the trading card game has since evolved. Because I'm looking at this now, it's like, hey, it goes up to Gen 4. But yeah, we are using the old rule set because we are using the older cards. We're gonna randomly pick our starter deck. Poison damage does 10 per turn. You can attack on the turn on your first turn because you can't in the later gens. And apparently there are some cards that don't intertwine with one another. So what we've done is we have a species clause. So that what that means is if you have a particular Pokemon species, it can evolve into its evolved form despite its name. So, for instance, and I'm just going to go for an example here, if you pull, say, for example, a Charmander from base set, and you pull Dark Charmeleon from Team Rocket, and then you pull Charizard from base, you can do that, even though Dark Charmeleon is technically a different card, but it's still the species, so you can go for that.
Yeah, so to put it in context, for better use, it'd be, say if we have Dark Charmeleon and Blaze's Charizard, or vice versa of the two, we can put a Blaze Charizard on top of a Dark Charmeleon and vice versa, but the only thing that for Dark Pokemon and specifically named Pokemon is where we use trainer cards or cards that specifically lists that Pokemon. So, a Pokemon can evolve into its own old species clause for, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, regardless if it's, owned by someone else.
Yes.
Yeah. Within that case, we still are using the sort of the deck clause. I'm not too sure if it's still in the part of the old ones, but, so say for example, if you have 4 Dark Charmeleons and then 4 Blazes Charmeleons, you can still only run a maximum of 4 Charmeleons, regardless upon name. Right, so we actually pick our decks now. So, we got 2 D12s here.
Yes.
Right here, we got 22 starter decks. Some of them are actually from the gyms. There's one, I believe, that was missing, which was overgrown, and there was a couple, or even one, that is not actually a starter deck, but we decided to throw it in anyway. So, we're going to roll 2 D12s, and we're going to count whatever number that total is. So, say, for example, it's 2 8s, it's going to be 16, but obviously we don't count the first one, so we're going to -1. So say that we got 16, -1, and so that'd be 15. For number-wise, we're going to do at the top, to left to right, so Overgrown be number 1, Psych Out be 4, Blaze will be 5, etc. So it will be 15, so let's just do a nice little count, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, we would have had power reserved for our deck choice.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get that.
Some of these are not official as well, but it's just something that came with the tabletop.
So we thought, screw it.
Head Shrink, I did take a look at, it's like, that's not a deck, but we'll still use it.
I love the name though. However, if we do roll double 12s, 24, we can either choose whatever deck we want to, or we get to re-roll and choose another random deck. So, Tom, or Gotchi, would you like to take your first roll?
Yes. Here we go.
So what's that in total?
That is 8, so
8?
I get the 7th deck.
Okay, don't take it out, but let's just keep it in headcanon. 7th deck, you would have start off with Sabrina. So don't take it out just yet.
Alright, I got Sabrina.
Just in case that I do get Sabrina as well.
To be honest, I'd rather you get the Sabrina deck, because I'm like, I mean, it's psychic. It's not all that bad.
No. So you got Sabrina. As for me, I get in total, that is
11, so you get number 10.
which is Lightning Bug. Do you want to switch next?
I would actually, if you would, but no, it is the dice. So...
It is the dice and choosing. So I got Lightning Bug. Oh yeah, I
got Sabrina.
So I'll let you take out Sabrina then.
Yep, I've got Sabrina.
And I am going to take out
I also need to get reacquainted with these controls.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit difficult.
Oh, it's Q.
So anyway, I'm going to just go for a quick say upon the deck. Let's just have a quick little look. As I see, I've got myself... Okay, so taking a look at my deck, what I've got is I've got 4 Caterpies and a Metapod. It's not too bad. It's like Metapod is pretty good, but I would rather have Butterfree. However, Triple Weedle, Quad Weedle, 4 of them, which is not too bad. Having a Poison is pretty good. Kakuna is actually a more higher... It actually has higher HP. It is actually better than Metapod, to be honest. But Beedrill, on the other hand, is actually not a pretty good bad Pokemon. We've got Quad Pikachu, which is not that bad if we ever pick up a Raichu. We got also Triple Magnemite. We got Chansey, which is actually pretty good. In the old generation, Chansey has the highest HP of them all, tying with Charizard. But if you want to compare the two, Charizard and Chansey, technically Chansey would actually beat out, even though Double Edge 80 damage to itself, which is, like the name says, is Double Edge. Scrunch, however, is actually quite funny as well. But Chansey, just being there as a big sponge, I actually quite like it. Seeing 3 bells makes me happy. Defender, it's kind of like a Pokemon tool, but it doesn't act as a Pokemon tool, but essentially what it does, you do attach it to your Pokemon and it just reduces 20 damage, which is pretty good. 2 energy retrievals, that's pretty good. Gust of Wind is a phenomenal card. For all those who doesn't know, back in Generation 1, Gust of Wind, you get to switch out one of your opponent's Pokemon for another one of theirs. With this card, it allows us to easily snipe off one of their weakened Pokemon, or bring something else to stall them for us to build up our things. Honestly, it's really powerful. It's able to get us surprises, which is pretty good. 1+ power, it's not that bad. It's like Defender, but instead of receiving 20 damage less, you actually do 10 damage more, which can help us. Pokédex is just an Ancient Telescope from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not that bad, but it could be better. We got Switch. Switch is a pretty good card. Retreating Escape, you gotta detach energies from Pokemon. As you can see with this Magnemite, it's got retreat cost of 1. That means we need to detach one too much playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We gotta detach 1 energy from it for us to able to switch out. However, Switch allows us to do that for free, but it does give us cards in the hand. And all the rest of the cards in our deck is just energy. So we got 4 stacks of 4s of grass and 3 stacks of 4s of electric. So we got 16 grass, 12 electric, maybe a little bit too high count, but once we actually get into the actual base sets and onwards, we're able to get a lot more trainers and a lot more strategy, so we do. So now I'm going to pass it over to Tom, and hopefully he can explain the deck as well.
Right, so now that Vinny's gone, I've already shuffled the deck, but apparently it's entirely based on Sabrina, and so I'm going to be quite honest with you, I have never played any of the Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge cards, because I felt like they were a bit of a novelty. But we actually do have some good setup. The main idea of the deck is entirely focused, if I can... where is he? There he is to get out Sabrina's Alakazam, so it makes it so that every Psychic Pokemon can actually use every attack, even if they're evolved. So even though Mega Burn is a pretty hefty 60, but you can't attack during the next turn, it doesn't leave Alakazam that vulnerable. So what's great about this is, and I noticed this, Kadabra actually has Life Drain, which means if you flip a coin, it basically puts your opponent to 10 HP. So it doesn't matter how much HP they've got, that Pokemon is going down to 10. And Psyshot for 30 isn't bad, but it doesn't really matter as long as Life Drain gets in. It's a bit of a coin flip, but that could actually prove to be really useful. And of course we have Abra, which has Synchronize. So that can't be used unless Sabrina's Abra and the Defender Pokemon have the same number of energy cards. attached to them, which means there's a little bit of energy control. However, there is manipulating your energy does seem to have a play in this deck, which means that I not only have I got to pay attention to what energy I'm using, but what my opponent is also using. I can use size scan in order to be able to see what's in my opponent's hand. We have, admittedly, I haven't read too much of these, but we have Haunter, we have Ghastly, we have Jinx. I think that's about it. And again, we got some really good trainer cards. Saffron City Gym, which means that they can return a basic energy card attached to one of the Pokemon to anything with Sabrina in the name, so I can still put energies around on the field. And let's just see how this deck goes. So anyway, Vinny, if you would like to come back.
Thank you very much, Tom. Just give me a second to get my earphones back in. Yeah, so are you feeling comfortable with your deck?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it before. It's like, I'm not a arena, but you know what? Considering what I've been given, I think I'm pretty good.
That's good. Now, one thing I've got to say, just at the beginning here, that as we're shuffling our deck, you may notice our cards, sometimes get lighter, sometimes get darker. As we go on our sets, they actually become a lot more singular colour. I'm not too sure why in this it's different coloured, but could be actually the same goes with the game. But to be honest, most of them are still like randomised in its own things, and hopefully by the time we get into Gold and Silver Gen 2 area, we should take at least most out anyway, that we don't even know what's coming up.
Yeah, I've been shuffling mine like crazy, even though you're only supposed to do it once.
Yeah.
I just have a habit of doing
it. It's just making sure that it's shuffled. Right. We are, at the moment, because we don't know who won or lost, because we haven't had a game yet, at the beginning of this, we're both going to flip a coin. If one of us has heads and the other has tails, then that person gets to go first. If both players got heads, then we just retoss. Both players got tails, we retoss until one of us has heads and the other one doesn't. So let's see what we're going to get. Let's start drawing our hand.
Oh yeah, I need to get used to this because it shows. Because it shows my hand in my interface, and it also shows it like on the table.
But I cannot.
I need to be a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what we got.
And as you can see on my screen, I can't see whatever he has in this hand. For all those who doesn't know Tabletop Simulator, essentially everything on this has to be manual based. We did as much as we can to make it as automated as we can, even though there's like no automators at all. However, this is probably like the best way to actually play Pokemon that we can. Now, looking at my hand, I think we've got a play. What are we going to do first? I'm actually just going to throw you down first, because honestly I don't know what Sabrina's deck has. I don't know what content it has in it. I know it has like some.
To be fair, I didn't either, and I had to like, okay, I see what this deck's like.
Yeah, I know it has like some in not Rocket stuff, or is it like it happened after Rocket? But I know it has like maybe that's it has happened after Rocket. But I know it has like maybe some stadiums or whatever in it. But we'll come across those rules when we come across to it. Anyway, have you got any
draw prizes?
Right. So after we sell our things, we do 6 prizes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
Right.
That's.
And because I like everything neat and tidy, I'm trying to.
Yeah. Oh, gonna.
Just align them a little bit more cleanly.
Oh, as we gotta.
Just.
There you go. Right.
Alright then.
Right, so let's go and toss. So 3, 2, 1, and when I say toss, that's when we tossed. Okay, so you get to go first then, which is pretty good for you.
Alright.
What have you got?
Sabrina's gas.
Oh no. Sabrina's Gassy, 30 HP, lick, heads, the feather of the Pokemon is now paralyzed. I absolutely hate those type of moves. Fade out, return Sabrina's Gassy and all energy attached to it to your hand. Discard all attached to Sabrina's Gassy. So,
your
nice
Thunder Wave does the same thing.
Yeah, and I actually have 10 more HP, but...
I know. It's alright. So, I'm a
draw. Yeah, you go first. Hopefully you should have some veg Pokemon, otherwise I can just go turn 2 self-destruct.
I know.
And take the game.
Lucky for me, it doesn't have to be that way, because I've got Sabrina's Gaze.
I have no idea what this does. Let's read.
We each shuffle our hand into our decks and then draw the same amount of cards.
Ah, okay. I really don't like that.
I've got 6 cards, which I'm going to put back into my deck.
Yeah, I'll believe you.
Shuffle and draw 6 cards, and hopefully I get one basic Pokemon. It wouldn't have mattered if I saw them.
Nah, it's fine. I had 5 cards. So I'm gonna have to shuffle my deck.
Right.
1.
And I succeeded in my
4,
mission.
5.
I play a second Sabrina's Ghastly.
Woo! Pretty good.
And I also send out Sabrina's Porygon.
Now I need to read this one. Shot point, 10 damage, barrage attack, all damage done by Sabrina's Porygon, drawing the opponent's deck so reduced by 10. It's pretty good if I had only a psychic deck. What's the 40? That's fine.
It's still good. I'm gonna play Bill's here.
Bill's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Sabrina's Drowsy.
Okay.
Put these in the trash
Energy
pile.
support. Search your deck for a psychic energy, and add it to your hand. My shark does 20, and it doesn't apply weaknesses or resistance. That seems like a pretty good card there.
Yes, it is. For now, though, it doesn't matter because my Sabrina's Ghastly, which okay, is going to use a lick attack.
Awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's paralyzed.
Yeah. How do you feel like licking batteries?
It's not a battery, it's a magnet.
Well.
And besides that, Ghastly is dead, so it doesn't even matter.
Still, that fucking ectoplasm. It sounds stupid, but I'm gonna throw an electric energy onto it, and unfortunately passing the turn because with paralyzed, I cannot attack nor switch.
Right. Right. I also have a second effect, which I'm not going to use because all it does is just hand.
Well, it's 30. Well, it's 30 damage, so you can take me out, and then Sabrina Ghastly goes to your hand.
I could do that. In fact, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So yeah, fade out. Which means I get Ghastly and both my energy cards back to my hand.
Now
And
this is looking really quite bad for me because now I've got one Pokemon out. And I'm hoping for something. Okay, so here comes the army. I'm gonna throw down a Weedle. Put this energy onto Weedle. And 10 damage with Poison Sting, and I flip. If heads, you are poisoned. No, just the 10 damage.
10 damage.
Well, that would have
been
been really strong if I would have poisoned you. But no.
I know.
Looks like my luck is not so good. I mean, like, to be honest, for the people out there, we actually did do something similar to this the last time. Did get to the point where I stopped steamrolling, so it's probably best for right now that I'm in such a bad position.
I'll say, because it got to a point where you were steamrolling.
Yeah.
And then we decided, hey, why don't we just attach an energy? Why don't we just record this? Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
I'ma lick your Weedle. You are not paralyzed.
Yeah, I do take the 10 damage though.
Yes, you do.
That's pretty good. Well, I'm gonna throw this grass energy on Weedle. I will attack, and I'm hoping for the poison. Yes, I do. So you take 10 damage.
Which means you will actually knock out... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will knock out Ghastly on the start.
Yeah, to explain that, 10 damage already, plus the 10 from Poison Sting, and then in between turn, because Ghastly is poison, takes 10 damage, and it's only got 30 HP. So that's my first KO. Ooh!
I'm going to send in Sabrina's Porygon.
Interesting.
And draw my card. And I'm going to equip this to Porygon. Right. What do you have in your...
Magnemite and Electric Energy.
The thing I killed. I'm going to use Sharp Point.
That's 10 damage onto Weedle, causing it on 20 HP.
And that'll be me.
That's not too bad. Unfortunately, all I can do is attack and hoping for the poison with Poison Sting, which I do. So you get a poison counter.
At the start of my turn, I get 20.
Yep.
This is what I want. So this is.
Sabrina's on 40 HP anyway, so. Well, the Polygon anyway, so.
It's fine. It is just fine.
It stinks. It stinks. It's.
In fact, I'ma kill your Weedle.
Oh no! Don't.
Oh wait, did I not draw my prize from Magnemite?
You must have not. Take your prize from Magnemite.
I'm an idiot. And I'm just about to get a second one, so boom, I'm a use barrier attack.
Yeah, so what is it? Is it all any of my Pokemon? Yeah, it's reduced by 10. So I'm hoping for the poison right now, but I'm also hoping for something else.
So I've already knocked out 2 of your Pokemon.
Yeah. By the way, before we carry on, credit to whoever made this whole thing with all the base sets all behind it. Don't even know what your name is, but whoever you are, full on credit to you. I love you very much.
There are actually multiples. I actually did look at the Steam Workshop to see if we can add like different coins, and what I found is this setup is a culmination of a lot of different mods altogether. So that's why. So I think that's also why some of these are like shaded and some of them aren't.
Maybe.
It's still good. It's still great. It's still fantastic.
I'm going to put an energy onto Weedle. You're already still poisoned, but I'm gonna flip whatever. What the heck? Oh, there we go. But that means your Polygon's now out. You already got...
No, it isn't. Oh, wait, yes, it is. I thought it was 50 HP
40.
for some reason. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I am right this time, and... Oh... Right, okay, so this can be...
I'll put up Ghastly again.
And let's just get rid of this poison. Cards in your hand, you have many. You have 8. Pretty strong.
Right. Right, I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna lick Weedle.
Ew.
There
Thank
you
very
go.
much, and
Paralyzed.
Luckily for me, I cannot lose my next turn, for regardless, because I've got my own Magnemite, and I'm going to throw an energy onto it. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass turn to you, sir.
That is great. Ooh.
Now, you could take out my Weedle right now.
I could, but I don't want to do that. I will put my Psychic Energy on Ghastly. And Ghastly...
Sabrina Haunter. So, for 2 energy, 20 damage. I'm still living, but I'd be asleep, so I'm hoping to wake up. Flip a coin if heads. If your opponent has any bench Pokemon, does 30 to one of them. Oof.
Yes.
Ouch.
But for now, I'm going to use Nightmare to put you asleep.
That's 20 down. Please give me heads. Yeah, so I'm back up awake, which is pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
It is fine.
Right. Okay. It's not the great, but it could be worse. How much HP are you on?
70.
Pretty good. You've done the first evolution as well. How dare you, sir?
Yeah. Even if it is using stock art assets. For
wait, stock? What stock?
Ken Sugimori's artwork for the games is being used.
Yeah, I've never seen that Hunter before, like that sort of type of artwork. But oh well. Carry on with my turn. We've got.
I recommend it. Ken Sugimori is.
I love his old artwork. I really do love his old artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you not familiar with what we're talking about, Pokemon is very famous for having a lot of different, each with their own unique art styles, and they just make the Pokemon cards really, really stand out. And so, I actually want to learn about all of these different artists. Oh, apparently the Drowsy is also Ken Sugimori.
Is it? Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Your Weedle is done by Mitsushiro Arita. I'm sorry if I'm butchering.
This is where you got the whole entire list right next to you, being like, yeah, this is the thing, this is the thing.
oh wait, the Pikachu's the same.
Oh yeah,
Mitsuhiro Arita. Mitsuhiro Arita.
Speaking of which, I put down the fat Pikachu. The Pikachu that I actually prefer. I don't like the modern design of Pikachu.
There's an image. Remember, I'm sorry if I'm going off topic here. There is an image. Remember when Clefairy was said to be Ash's Pokemon before they changed it to Pikachu at the last minute?
There was some talks about that, yeah.
Yes. Do you know how Pikachu got thinner in the recent generation?
To make it look more athletic?
Yeah. There is an image. Somebody did an image of exactly what Fairy would look like if she was chosen. And it looks so... It looks...
Looks bad?
I'm like, I kind of
okay, I'm going to have to look at that later. If not, it can be shown onto the screen.
I'll put it on screen.
But anyway, so I just thrown on a fat Pikachu with a lightning energy on it, and I'm going to attempt to poison you because that's the only thing I can do. No.
But you do 10 damage.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Go ahead, your turn.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna play my third Psychic Energy, but this time I'm gonna use Shadow Attack.
You gotta flip a coin.
Yes. But I'm going to choose...
Hang on, if heads, then you choose. So you don't choose yet.
Let's see there.
Tails.
Doesn't work. Okay.
Okay.
Keep...
Weedle staying... Hey!
It's actually good that I haven't won immediately, so...
Yeah.
Because I want to keep this game going.
Well, to be honest, it only does 30 damage, and both my Pokemon's on 40 HP, so that wouldn't KO.
I know, but I still want to do damage.
Speaking of damage, can you... I've got the sponge. I've got the big sponge.
Oh, boy.
I love this big sponge.
I like it. I like Chansey's. Chansey's one of my favourites, and it's another Ken Sugimori art.
I honestly, I prefer this artwork of Chansey, and to be honest, later on,
Ken Sugimori did all of the
yeah, but
for Pokemon. It's just that he stopped doing the watercolor stuff after a while, but I thought the watercolor stuff looked so
I love
cool.
it. But I'm just saying, like, even in the games, Chansey's design hasn't changed a lot. It may have got shrinking a little bit, but regardless, Chansey is such a good Pokemon, design-wise, and what it used for. And to be honest, I really loved it, how Chansey's in the anime and just helping out Nurse Joy.
Professor Nurse Joy.
Professor Joy.
Go on.
But honestly, like, I just remember that one episode of, like, when Pikachu...
Right, I've got
You got an idea?
Sorry,
So,
carry
quickly,
on.
before I attack, I love that one episode in the original anime. I'm talking about Gen 1. How Ash's Pikachu attempt to swallow an apple. There's no... what was it? Like, there's no, like, Pokemon centers around them, so I had to take it to the actual doctors. I was like, I can't deal with this Pikachu. But, like, later on in the same episode, I think it's the same episode anyway, where they got a bunch of Chanseys helping out with the hospital because they had, like, a big Pokemon crash or whatever, like, another Pokemon center. And, like, there's a Chansey trying to help out Meowth with where Meowth has his coin stuck in his head. And just, let's just place some plaster on that. It should be fine.
It is a long time since I watched the original.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go with Poison Sting. Let's flip up. And it's a... Oh.
No poison for
That
you.
just makes me sad.
Right, I'm going to play Sabrina's Jinx.
Oh no, not the Jinx. Oh, they coloured her in! No, I don't like it! Mind you, it's got the helping hand, so that it actually has a move from, like, later on. So...
Oh, it's Jim Challenge. I just noticed the Jim Challenge.
Yeah.
Jim Hero.
Okay. So that's how early it actually changed the colour. But actually, to be honest...
This set was before Neo Genesis came out, so that would make sense.
Choose one of your Pokemon. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. Remove any damage counters from that Pokemon, then draw that many. Ooh.
I'm prepping for a Tug Banner.
Yeah, but imagine if you put a lot of damage counters on my Chansey and then you use that on it.
Oh yes.
Ouch.
Speaking of which, I'm using Shadow Attack.
Ooh, I don't like the hug.
What? Didn't mean to flip the
It's
bell,
okay.
but
What I'm gonna do?
okay. I'm actually gonna do 30 to Chansey, and it does not apply weakness of resistance, which means it will get to 30.
Keep the bell locked in place. Right. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And now that means it's my turn.
Yes.
Ooh, Caterpie. Yeah.
You're getting a full bench now.
Yeah, it hardly happened the last time we did this. We've got another electric energy. I'm going to boost up this Chansey and hope for the poison. No poison. It's the third time in a row.
Right, attach this to Jinx. I use another Shadow Attack. And yeah, another 30 to Chance.
Okay. Do I dare think about it? Well, I would put you in a pickle if I continue. Yeah, you know what? Please say I poison you, so I'm going for the Poison Sting. Ah! My god, stop it! Oh, come on! I'm gonna got you on your hand now.
That would be good, except for the fact that I don't have
7.
my main thing. That's okay. Now I could do one of two things actually. Right. I'm gonna try another shadow attack. I think I could.
Hey.
No, it's good. Your turn.
Right. Okay. Enough of that stupid haunter. So, switching my Weedle out. So take it there. I'm gonna pop my Pikachu upwards. Thank you very much, Tom.
Yep. Always happy to lend a hand.
We have got a... yeah, let's go with the electric energy.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Regardless, I'm going to knock out your Haunter with it, which I'm going to do now with Thunder Jolt.
Right, was not planning for that, but yeah,
I did not know this Pikachu was also a Pichu in disguise, because if I hit Tails, I take 10 damage. Yeah, I take 10 damage. But I do get myself a prize. What a great prize that is.
Yes, you do. And now we're evenly matched. Right, now there is one thing that I'm personally hoping for.
Hugs.
Right, you know what? I'm feeling good about myself.
How?
I'm gonna use help. Wait, it did tend to... Did you
Yeah,
do
it does tend to itself.
Yeah, well now I'm using Helping Hand because I'm a...
Okay, so what is it? It just... You choose any of my Pokemon, it doesn't have to be my active. Yeah,
really?
Just choose one Pokemon. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. Would you like to do it to my Chansey?
Should I?
And you get 6 cards.
I could.
Or to my Weedle and you get 3.
But I'm not. I'm going to choose Weedle, so give that back. Yeah, I'm
2 more.
Sorry, I do apologise.
That's fine.
But yeah, I get 2
That's
extra
fine.
cards. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Okay. How much HP does Jinx have? Ooh, okay. That's not
60.
bad. I'm going to increase my Chansey up. Doesn't go 30 damage to Jinx. I'm going to use that Thunder Jolt. And will I do 10 damage to myself? No, I will not. Excellent.
Great. Ooh, that sounds spicy.
I don't know.
Really does sound spicy.
So glad there's no hand limit in Pokemon. As far as I'm aware, anyway. There wasn't one in Generation 1, so...
You know what? I'm up for it.
Hand limit?
I'm gonna play Sabrina's Gaze.
I've just gotta have to reread this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
To my 5. Oh dear.
I get 10 cards.
I get 5. Oh, come on. Got it on. Thank you very much. Shuffle, 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 shuffle,
7,
shuffle.
8, 9. One more. And we have... Interesting.
I bet that.
Alright. Not quite what I wanted, but hey. I'm gonna use Potion.
What's it with you and potions?
So, yeah, play Sabrina's Port.
Okay, so you got Sabrina's Port on out. It's not too bad.
No, I'm not. I'm not being that greedy. Instead, I'm gonna hug Pikachu because, of course, you would. And it can retreat.
But I take 20 damage regardless.
Yes. So you're close to death, at least.
Big plays, big things. Okay. Okay. I get the message. So I'm going to actually evolve my Canopy to Metapod. I'm going to give it an energy to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do 30 damage with Thunder Jolt. Please be heads, please be heads, please be heads. Nope. So, my Pikachu's out.
Which means it
Well,
dies.
it doesn't die, it fades, KOs, whatever it is.
Yes, and I get another prize.
Yes, you do. And with it, I'm just going to bring out my Metapod out. Metapod.
Right, you'll be surprised to know that it's not really looking all that good for me.
Really? We're on even prices, but you got such a hand advantage towards me.
There is something I am going to do, and that's retreat Jinx.
Coward!
You'll see why in a minute.
Oh, what does this... sorry, such a death for all you do, Mind Shark, and it just does 20 damage regardless.
I could do that, but there's something else I'm going to do for now. And that's use energy support to go through my deck and add an energy
Psychic
to my
energy, to be precise.
Yes. And yes, they are in my deck. I'm just having bad luck right now.
Oh, really? You're running low on energies. That's what your problem is. Don't forget to shuffle your deck as well.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
one item.
That is the one problem about this. Sometimes we like put cards back and then we like, oh, we forgot to search, and we just draw into the same card that we just shuffle back in.
Right. Your move.
Right, okay, interesting, but we've got to have you on you. So, Metapod is exactly the same from what your Gassy does, but 10 more power, and it could paralyze. So,
Yes.
if we can go, so 20 damage to you, and you can switch, you're not paralyzed. Oh,
Yes.
my luck is just completely garbage.
Right, 70 HP. So yeah, I need to do the damage. Yeah, Mind Shock.
How dare you? Ah, thank you! Thank you, Bill! Finally you're here. Ah, thank you very much!
I have waited to see you here! Pokemon! That's what he sounded like in the original. One thing that stood out, where he's like screaming to Dragonite, like, Pokemon! I'm not a Kabuto, I'm a cosplayer.
Right, something that I didn't mention in my deck viewing, upon this sort of situation. This situation has now arrived. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna gust of wind your Jinx in and knock it out.
Okay.
So
you got the
yeah,
gust of wind.
I've got a gust of wind. Okay, that's not Pokemon I want.
Right. Actually, put that on you. And I'm gonna use another mine. An end.
Annoying. Ooh, that's not too bad. Okay. I'm going to retreat my Metapod.
Ooh, okay.
So it is a hefty cost. So I'm gonna get my Pikachu back out.
I see. Okay, because you want to knock out Browser.
Indeed I do. I will take your Drowsy out. But will I deal... No, I will not deal damage to myself. That's not too bad. I will get myself a prize.
Right.
Great prize right there.
I do have an advantage with this Porygon, though. So it's not a problem. Although I have realised what you're about to do next
Yeah.
turn, so that's not even going to matter. Yes, you're going to use...
What am I going to use? Go on, explain to the audience.
Yeah, I've lost.
Explain to the audience why you think you're going to lose.
I'm going to use barrier attack anyway.
So, let's just double read. So
it reduces its attack by 10. It's not going to matter because Chansey can just one-shot.
Yeah, so that's if I have an energy in my hand, which more likely I do. Ooh!
And
I don't have to pay any cost for it. And yes, I do have an energy to pour into Chansey.
Yes, obviously. It didn't even matter. It didn't, because you have enough energy to...
Yeah, and that will take my last prize. I will use Chansey, double edge. You take a prize as well, but regardless, I won the battle.
Yeah, that's fine.
I quite like this and quite enjoy it, and
I do. Right, I had a particular problem with my deck. It's like, how many have I got here? 1, 2. Wait, is that even 4? Think about. Yeah, it is 4. Okay. I was looking for a particular basic Pokemon I had, and I wasn't getting it, even with the extra draws.
Was it a one of?
No, it was 4. I just had.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll have better luck.
Hope so. I mean, it feels like how you have better luck coin tossing, but I have better luck drawing.
Pretty much, yes.
So anyway, so that was our first game. How do you think about and feel about your deck?
I still like it. I mean, I was waiting on one basic Pokemon that I have 4 of in the deck, and no way to grab it.
Ooh.
So I was pretty much relying on draws. So that was unlucky on my part. But I absolutely don't think that this deck is bad. I think I can turn it around the next game. So I'm really happy. And there's plenty of psychic Pokemon to go around. So until I get a second possible type in,
yeah,
I'm still confident, is what I'm trying to say. I lost, but I'm confident. By the way, I do want to keep an eye on how the municipalities are, just for self-reference.
Yeah. To be honest, at the moment, when I first saw Chansey, I was just like, yes, this deck has power to it, and Beedrill, it's not actually that bad of a Pokemon, but I have, 3 Kakunas in the deck, and I didn't see a single one of them, but I did see the Beedrill.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I don't want to say what just yet.
But it should be absolutely fine and good. However, how do you feel like with... So the next set is... the first set is base set. Honestly, phenomenal by our standards. And at the next beginning of the next episode, we're going to be opening 36 packs, or aka a box, of those packs. And in this pack, there's 11 cards in each pack. So we're going to get a lot of cards from this. Maybe a little bit too much, but...
Plenty.
Who's hoping for the Charizard? Not me this time.
Not me, because I'm not even planning to go the fire route, to be honest. But hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, like, last time I did choose the fire route, and...
Yes, and you steamrolled me, yes.
Hang on, isn't Kadabra base set?
Yes, it is.
That's going to be a bit of a problematic for me. So the only thing I can actually start up to you is Chansey.
Anyway, until next time, guys, you can close off because it's your video.
Okay, we'll close off together. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you do enjoy this, and subscribe if you want to see any more of these videos. Please put a comment upon what you would like to see and hopefully what you want to change if we do get to the point of steamrolling each other. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.
And this is TomoGotchi. Click, click.